Okay, guys. Hi. Today we're going to be doing our Friday activity, which is a rainbow in a jar. So we want our ladies to be able to recognize colors, to be able to count the colors, to be able to see them, say them, and name them. So I'll go into details about that after. But Cody is going to let you all know what ingredients we're using. And then she's going to be doing the bulk of the experiment. I'm just going to be helping her. So parents, just watch as I model assisting her with doing this. But you want your ladies, depending on their age, to do most of it on their own. All right. Cody, what ingredients are we going to use to, first of all, what 5 colors are we going to have for our rainbow? And then what ingredients are we going to use?
The 5 colors is blue, red, yellow, and then
purple.
Purple.
Yep, so we have to actually create our purple. All right, and then what are you going to use? What materials do you have, Cody?
Olive oil, honey, 2 packs of honey, and then food coloring.
Okay. All right, so get started. What color are we going to have on the bottom layer? So we also have jars. This is our first jar that we're going to actually create our rainbow in. This one we're just using as like a measuring cup. You can use an actual measuring cup or you can just use this one. But we're using this one to just pour everything into this jar for our color. So Cody, what are you going to do to create your first layer, which is purple?
First, I'm going to get red and blue.
Because red and blue make what?
Purple.
When you mix red and blue, they make purple. But what do you need to put in the jar first before you add your food coloring?
You have to put
honey. All right, so first we're going to start with the honey.
This one or this one?
This one. We're going to start with our honey and get just enough in there.
This is heavy.
Guys, you all might have to help your ladies with this part because they most likely will need help squeezing the honey. These honey jars are really, really...
Okay.
So I'm just going to help her squeeze that in. You got to squeeze it a little bit more.
I got it.
Okay, you want enough?
You said up to 100.
Yep. And for our particular measuring, we're just going to take it up to the 100 just to make sure we have enough for the color to show. Okay. Okay, that seems like enough for our jar. Okay. So how are you going to get this to be purple, Cody?
You have to put either 2 or 1 drops of food coloring. Maybe if you want. If you don't have enough honey, you could if you have a lot of honey, you could probably put 3. So that it won't be yellow.
So let's just put 2 drops of each.
Yeah. Because we have enough for 2 drops. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And this is very messy and very hard. I actually put 3 in because
okay. How are you going to make sure that it's purple? You need to mix it up.
You need to mix it up with a spoon.
Okay. So that was our first step, guys. Our first color is purple. Red and blue make purple. You don't want it to get on the rest of the jar, so mix it carefully. Oh, this is our mixer jar, so that's fine. Oh, we have a beautiful purple here. Show the camera. We have purple. I don't know if you all can really see it, but it's definitely purple.
Yeah, okay. I see it in the camera. It looks kind of black, but it's actually a pretty purple.
Okay, so we're going to put that in the jar. I'm going to actually assist Cody with this part because we don't want it to spill and we want our rainbow to be nice and neat. So you want to, this is our rainbow jar. Remember, Cody, don't make it messy. Do it nice and slow because it needs to be not on the sides of the cup. Okay, you want this part to be nice and neat. You don't want the colors to be on the side of the cup.
Probably wash it off.
Okay, let me do the rest. So parents, you might want to help your ladies do this part so they can get as much purple down in there as possible. And as you all can see, the bottom of our jar, our bottom layer is purple. I'm going to try to get a little bit more in there. And if I were you, I would actually add, let's do a little bit more purple in there. So put some more. We're going to make purple a little bit more purple. Let's see. I'm going to do maybe 1 drop of that, 1 drop of that again. I just want to make sure we get a little bit more. Okay,
I think you need
so
some more
that's
lighter.
enough. So the volume can be higher, the amount of liquid we have. We want it to be a little bit higher. Okay. So now we actually have a little bit more. We have purple at the bottom. All right. So Cody, what is the next color that we want to have in our rainbow?
Blue. And for blue, we're going to use dish detergent, dish soap.
All right. Get your dish soap. And you want to slowly add your dish soap and tilt your cup a little bit. So I'm going to actually tilt it for Cody's. You want to slowly add your dish soap in. It needs to go on that top layer. You want to make sure it's enough. You want to help them because you don't want it to get on the sides of the cup.
You squeeze it out a lot. That made it get inside the cup.
Oh, guys, as you all can see, we have a beautiful concoction here. And we have purple at the bottom and then blue. Okay, moving on. Cody, what is our next color going to be?
Our next color is green. So we have water for green.
All right, our next color is green.
We're going to put water inside this cup.
Let me rinse it really quickly. Okay, so she's just going to add water. And I want you guys to be thinking about why these colors are not mixing. Like, what is the reason why they're not mixing? So parents, start thinking about that so you can talk about that with your Lainey once we're done. Okay, now Cody is going to get some water and some food coloring. And that will be our green layer.
Yeah, you need it.
That's enough. Pour some out. So obviously with all of these pieces, you want to help your Lainey with this part. Okay, come on, go. So our next layer is going to be green, like she stated.
So we're going to put green food coloring inside the water. And then mix it. We have enough for like 4 drops, actually.
Okay, depending on how green you want it to be, you would need it a little more concentrated. So you need a little bit more. And parents, we're doing this slow enough so that you all can actually do it with us. Each step you can be doing with us. Okay.
So that's enough.
All right. So let's get let me rinse this spoon.
Gonna mix it.
All right, use this one. All right.
It's actually light, but in the cup it's like dark. So
Okay,
this is what it looks like.
Yeah,
Actually light.
that's the green. All right. Now remember, let's tilt this cup and pour it in nice and slowly. We don't want it to get mixed. We want, yeah, nice and slow. Pour it in. And let's see if we can see this green layer on top. Be careful. Wow. So now, guys, we have purple at the bottom,
Blue.
blue, and green. So how many colors is that so far? Purple, blue, and green.
3.
That's right. It's 3 colors. Okay, Cody, what is the next color we're going to use?
Next color.
Or create?
Yellow.
Yellow. So for yellow, what are we using, Cody?
Olive oil.
All you need is olive oil. So for yellow, you're just going to pour your olive oil in nice and slow. And you want to make sure that it looks like a separate layer. Go ahead, Cody. Pour it in. Nice and slow. Take your time. Take your time.
Olive oil is just mixing in with the green.
Nope, it's yellow. Okay.
That.
So it's yellow. We can see that it is mixed in slightly with the green, but you all can't really see it that well, but it is yellow. I'm going to try to put the camera kind of on top. It's yellow on top. And it's very defined at the very top. You can see the difference because the green is here, this dark section, that's a lot of green, and the yellow is actually on top. I'm going to pour a little bit more so maybe it's a little more defined. Yep, so all of that light area is yellow. Okay, now for what is the next color we're going to use, Cody?
We're going to use red.
Okay, so now we're going to make sure that we have a red, orange layer at the top. We all know that in a rainbow, we have orange and red. But for this rainbow in a jar, we really just want a few colors. So we want 5 colors for this rainbow in the jar. So we're just going to make sure that orange and red are kind of mixed in. All right, so for the red, we can use honey.
Wait, it's honey.
Yeah, you can use that honey. And also, what?
Red food color.
Yep.
Just
okay,
like we
so let me
used to
rinse
mix
this out.
Thought it was already rinsed out. There's just a little green at the bottom.
Okay.
First, you're going to get your honey. Make sure you pour it in.
That's fine. You can just pour it in. Oh, these shoes are so squeaky. Okay.
Let me spread. I'm gonna
let me help you. So parents, you might have to help them because this is actually really hard. Okay, Cody, let me take over for this part. So you can get as much in there as possible.
You used all this honey in one day.
All right, let's see what that's gonna do.
And now you're gonna take.
So guys, initially for this, if you have alcohol in your home, you want to use alcohol for the red. We did not even have any alcohol due to COVID-19. All the alcohol and peroxide is gone from the stores. But we're going to see if this red works. If it doesn't, then that means we need to use either alcohol or some type of peroxide. And for you, I would definitely use alcohol if I were you.
And we're just gonna mix it. I filled up the whole.
Make it red. That's nice.
I filled up the whole honey.
Okay.
So that it could be super red and everything. And
okay.
A little more.
That's enough. Because remember, it can be like orangey red.
See?
All right.
It's red.
So now what we're going to do, we're going to see if this red works. If this red actually is going to sit on top of our yellow layer. Okay, Cody, let's test it out and see. Put slowly.
Oh.
Slowly. You don't want to do it fast.
I didn't even know it was coming out.
Okay.
Nope.
So, nope, it doesn't look like that works, guys. So we're going to have to make sure. We're going to try to figure out why does that not work? Because if you think about it, do oil and water mix? No. So we have oil in here, and olive oil, honey, all of those are made of oils. So in order to get this red layer on top, we might just have to use water since we don't have alcohol. So let's just try water. We're going to actually put it in a different cup. And again, this is why we have science experiments, because oil and oil mix. So because we use the honey again for the red, it seeped all the way through. What we want to do is this time we're going to actually see if the water allows the honey to sit on top. So I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil on top.
Yes, now it looks yellow.
Now it looks nice and yellow, more yellow. Okay, now we're going to try this red one more time. Again, parents, you can improvise. You can use alcohol for your red, but we want to make sure that we have a nice layer at the top of red. A nice layer. Okay.
We have
all right, good. Let's try it again.
And now I'm gonna put red. Where's the red? Where's the red?
It is right here.
Now you're gonna dip the red inside. Okay, I need to put a little more because it's pink. There we go.
Okay,
And now
now
you
make
can
sure you
stir.
mixed it in.
Wait, but that's yeah, I was about to say.
Mix it in. Okay, now for this red, let's see if this works, guys. I'm actually going to do this last layer because I need to like tilt this. And we're going to see if this works. Nope, we need alcohol. But that is fine, parents. You know we need alcohol. I also put the directions in the lesson plan. So this is our rainbow in a jar. And this, you and your Lainey, you guys have actually done chemistry today. Little do you know. So the reason why some of the colors sat on top of each other and some of the colors did not is because oil and water do not mix. So if the first layer is oil and the second layer is water-based, they're not going to mix. They're going to sit on top of each other. The alcohol for the top layer will also help with sitting on top of the olive oil, because alcohol and olive oil also do not mix, because alcohol is technically water-based. But the alcohol just helps the red stay together. So that's why we needed the alcohol at the end. Your next steps are to basically have your Lainey recognize the colors that are in the jar. Also, you can write the colors on a sticky note, have them see the color, say the color, write the color. For math, you can also have them count the amount of colors that we used today, in addition to the amount of materials, and name the amount of the materials that we use. Okay? If you have any questions, you can email us. You can leave a comment on the YouTube channel. And thank you so much for your time today. Have a good day, guys. Say bye, Cody.
Bye.
Bye. This is our rainbow in